Now again, if you go here, if you specify just D, it will be without a leading 0. That is, if the date is less than 10, it will be just displayed as 1, 2, 3 like that without a leading 0. So suppose I specify the format as D and let me refresh and click on third. See, it is just showing 3, not 0, 3. If you specify 2 Ds, then it will be 0, 3. So if you specify D, M, Y, what will be the output? Let me save this. Let me refresh. Let me click on 4th or 6th. See, 6, 5, 21. So here instead of 20, 21, it is showing 21 because we have specified just one Y. And also for D and M, it is showing without leading zeros. But if I specify 17th, it will be 17 as there are 2 digits, then 5 without leading 0 and then 21. So in this way you can display or get the date in different formats. And here you could see another one, that is day of the year. That is, today is 15th. So if you want to see it is which day of the year, you can just specify 0 or 00. Here let me specify just 0. Sorry, it is not 0. Oh, okay. Let me save this. Let me refresh. Click on this. 25th. It is 145th day of the year, which means out of 365 days, it is a 145th day. So if I just select today, it is the 135th day. 135. That is January, February, March and April are over. And May, today is 15th. So it is giving 135. So that way you can get the day of the year. Then day name short and day name long we have seen. Then month of the year, that also we have seen. Now if you want to get the name of the month, you can use M or MM. So suppose I just specify M. For May, it will be May itself, even if it is short or long, right? Let me refresh. Let me click on 12th. See, it is May itself. Now suppose I specify May itself. Now suppose I select April 8th. It is APR because it is displaying as short. Now if I specify capital M and let me refresh. Let me select February 16th. It is showing February. That is a long month name. Now what all information you want, you can get it from here. Unix timestamp can be collected using ET. That is milliseconds value from 1970. So instead of MM, if I specify ET and save this, refresh and click 2. So from January 1st, 1970, these many milliseconds have already passed. Okay, then Windows sticks, literal text, single quote, anything else. Then here if you specify atom, that is ATOM, then the date will be displayed in this format. So suppose instead of this, if I specify $.datepicker.atom and save, then the date will be in YYMMDD format. Similarly, if you want to display it in this format or in this format or in this format, you can specify these names. In that case, you don't have to put the values in double quotes. You just have to specify $.datepicker. Suppose I specify cookie. Let's see what happens. Cookie. Now let me save this. Let me refresh. Let me click on 15th itself. See, it is Saturday. That is the name of the day in short format, 15th May 2021. That is what here we have seen. D in short format, DD, that is date with leading 0, name of the month in short format and year in 4-digit format. That is what we have seen here. Now instead of this, if I select February 9th, it is showing Tuesday 9th February 2021. So whatever format you want, you can get using this date format option. Now suppose inside this, if you want to specify the name of the month, like name of the month is, then MM, that is the name of the month in long format. Now what will be the output? What you expect? We actually expect name of the month is whatever month it is. But you will not get the output like that. Let me show you. Let me save this. Let me refresh. Click on this. Suppose I click 15th itself. See what you're seeing? NA5E135F, the MAY135N, etc. Why? Because here you could see M. This M stands for what? Month in number format without leading 0. So the month is May. So it is showing NA5. That is for May, it is 5, right? So it is showing. Then after that, O. O is for showing the day of the year, right? So here you could see O is for day of the year without leading 0. So 15th is 135th day of the year. That is why it is showing here. Then F is the F of off. Then of the. After that, we have specified month. Name of the month. So here capital M is here. Small letter O is here. So when we want to specify any characters other than the date format, what we need to do is we have to specify it within single quotes. So here let me specify it within single quotes. Again O should be within single quotes. Then here M and O should be within single quotes. Otherwise these characters that are part of the date format will be considered as the date format input. Now let me save this and show you. Let me refresh. Let me click on 4th. See, name of the month is May. And suppose I refresh this and select another one. Say 3rd. Name of the month is February. But we are not able to see the full text, right? So there is another option called auto size. It is false by default. If you set the value of auto size to be true, the text box size will be automatically resized to accommodate the value. So what we can do here, we can put a comma and let me specify auto. Let me check it. Auto size. S should be in capitals. Auto size to be true. Let me save this. Let me refresh. See, its size is automatically resized. Now 25th, name of the month is May. Now suppose I select 24th, name of the month is June. So I have just shown this so that if you want to add some other text along with our date format, you need to consider this. The letters which are part of the date format input should not be just added. It should be added within single quotes. Here if you are using single quotes, then it should be added within double quotes. So this is how you can get different pieces of information or different data from the date picker widget. You just have to use date format option provided by jQuery UI's date picker widget.